Hola, buenos días. Soy Ruth. Hoy es día 57. On this channel, yo hablo español que se puede entender. So you escucha, which is listen, you aprender, which is learn, and absorber un poco de español. Perdón. Hoy es un día de vocabulario. Hoy quiero hablar de posiciones. So we're going to have in front of, which is delante de. So the de bit is of. And behind, which is detrás de. So that's behind of. So Español is more consistent than Inglés, because we don't say behind of. They always say de. Yeah. So to the right is a la derecha de, to the right of. Y to the left is a la izquierda de. And uno más, opposite, is enfrente de. Okay. So this is used for finding things. You could say, ¿Dónde está mi Coca-Cola? What does ¿Dónde está mean? Where is. And we're going to use está for is because it's about where something stands. So we're going to use ¿Dónde está mi Coca-Cola? Está detrás de la botella. So that means, here's my botella, here's mi Coca-Cola. Está detrás de la botella. Mira, está detrás de la botella. Now, if you have problems remembering that detrás means behind, it might help you to know that your trasero in Espanol is your behind, anatomically speaking. So, detrás de la botella. All right? You could say, no veo mi... Oh, do you remember the word for drink? Beverage. So I don't see my drink will be no veo mi bebida. Okay? No veo mi bebida. Mira, está detrás de la botella. Or you could say, the bottle is in front of it. In front of is delante de. So ante means before, and you can think of antenatal is before you have a baby, isn't it? So the bottle is before it, and we'll use ella for the word for it. Okay? How would you say the bottle is in front of it or before it? La botella está delante de ella. Muy bien. All right. Then you might want to know where the bathroom is. And we did bathroom a long time ago in another lesson. Do you know the word for bathroom? El baño. So if you're going to ask where's the bathroom, how do you do that? ¿Dónde está el baño, por favor? And then el camarero, or in Mexico, the waiter is el mesero. So gracias to John. Gracias for that, John. In Mexico, in los Estados Unidos, no es camarero, es mesero. So you ask el mesero or el camarero, where's the bathroom? ¿Dónde está el baño? And he says, okay, mira, está allí a la derecha. All right. Las señoras a la derecha, los caballeros a la izquierda. Derecha, izquierda. So, wretch, it's a horrible word, isn't it? Wretch to the right. Connections. And whisk, yeah, dad, to the left. Izquierda, to the left. If it helps. Okay, and the last word that I want to do is opposite. Now, enfrente de means opposite. We want it to mean in front of because it sounds like in front of. But in front of is before, delante de. So this is delante de, and this is enfrente de. Okay, so enfrente de is opposite. Now I'd like to teach you the word for soap. This sounds a little bit random. The word for soap is jabón. Okay, it sounds a little bit like Hebron. Hebron es una localidad palestina. ¿Dónde está? Está 30 kilómetros al sur de Jerusalén. Why am I telling you this? Because Jabón sounds a little bit like Hebron. So to help you remember, you can imaginar a una señora palestina en Hebron using jabón to wash her hands. See, por ejemplo, if it works for you. Different people have different ways to remember. Okay, so what's the word for soap? Jabón. Now, you might be en el supermercado and you might not be able to see the toilet paper. Do you remember the word for toilet paper? Paper hygienic. Papel higiénico. So you ask, ¿dónde está el papel higiénico, por favor? Y la señora dice, mira, está ahí, enfrente del jabón. Perfecto. Now I've got an idea to help you practice these words. Right, I've got these written down. You might like to copy this. Está a la derecha, to the right. A la izquierda, to the left. I hope you can see these. Delante de, which is in front of. Detrás de, behind. Enfrente de, opposite. So something like that written down. And then I've got mi círculo y mi cuadrado. So I'm just going to use them to describe positions and to practicar un poco. ¿Sí? El círculo está a la derecha del cuadrado. El cuadrado está a la izquierda del círculo. So we've got el círculo, el cuadrado. What else have we got? El cuadrado está delante del círculo. El círculo está detrás del cuadrado. And I've put little faces on so that we can have enfrente de, because when they're facing each other, they're opposite, aren't they? So, el círculo está enfrente del cuadrado. Okay, so why not make these for yourself and you can have a little practice. And that's all for today. So you've got, that's quite a lot, mucho vocabulario para aprender hoy. But I think you can do it. Okay, I will see you mañana. Please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Mañana we're going to do places about town and that'll give us más oportunidad para practicar these position words. Hasta mañana. Adiós.